Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining us this afternoon in a slightly different manner than what we're used to.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I know we all have to accommodate for the new reality we're in, and I just appreciate you giving us the time.
Normally, we're out in the community with a camera talking about crimes of the week, but Crime Stoppers has always been, in terms of tip line, been based on website, phone. So it should be business as usual, I would think.
It is. We haven't missed a day. We've been available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for information that leads to resolving of crime. And we want to let everyone know that that's one of two ways, either toll free at 1-800-222-TIPS, which is 8477, or you can go to our website at csgw.tips and provide a web tip confidentially that way. But yeah, business as usual for us.
Now, we are in a period of lockdown, and I know the nicer weather has everybody itching to get outside, but we're spending a lot of time inside, a lot more time on screens. Are there some concerns?
There are, we always talk about how much time our kids spend online, but now more than ever, they're logging in record amounts of hours. And because of that, not just, for their online learning, but in their downtime, their recreational time, their social time has increased so much. So we want to make sure that parents and caregivers are checking in with their kids and doing what we're calling a screen check. And what that means is talking to the young people in your house and find out who they're talking to online and what platforms they're using, whether it's a social media app or whether it's online gaming. And this is so important because, as you and I have talked in the past about human trafficking, Jan, that there are a number of people out there that will take advantage of a young person and reach out to them and start a grooming process for human trafficking through that online connection and the building of a relationship. So again, we know there's a lot of stress and there's a lot of heavy stuff going on right now. And I debated even coming up with this awareness because of that. But what's worse, having this conversation now or finding out in a couple of weeks that a young person in your life has been groomed for as many weeks during this, isolation period. And we want to make sure that we're reducing the chance of that young person being groomed and ending up in human trafficking. So just have a chat with your young person, maybe have a look at their phone or their tablet or their laptop and have a conversation, make it a teachable moment about who they should be talking to and what content they're sharing online so that they themselves are not making themselves vulnerable to these individuals.
Well, and I think it's a really good point because we want everybody to be safe. And that means more than just protecting yourself from the virus, it's protecting yourself from all kinds of vulnerabilities. So I think that's a really good and timely topic. So thank you. On the other side, Crime Stoppers is still doing all kinds of other wonderful things, getting out there in the community and still doing some of your events for fundraising. Tell me what's going on.
Well, in the spring, we always look forward to doing our mulch events. And as you know, those are such big events. And especially like we have the one in Guelph each year. And I think everybody, especially this year, is looking forward to getting outside and getting their fingers dirty and doing some gardening. But because of how our mulch sales used to be structured, we couldn't operate them in the same way. We had to get creative. And thank you to our two home hardware partners. That would be JL's Home Hardware in Guelph and Young's Home Hardware way up in Mount Forest. They got creative and they said, hey, let's do it this way. Instead of having a one-day event, why don't we give the public an opportunity over the entire month of May to come and pick up their mulch? We won't obviously have the volunteers and our presence there every day, but you are able to get the same products that you got last year. So if you want to top up your flower beds, make them look good for the spring, 25 cents from each bag sold is going to go to Crime Stoppers Guelph Wellington, which is amazing because, as you know, these are major fundraisers for us. We are a charitable not-for-profit organization. We rely on fundraisers and donations so that we can pay those rewards out that we do each month and also to keep the program running. So it's so important that we're able to have this kind of event this spring, and we want to thank them so much for making accommodations. If you're concerned about shopping, and I know a lot of people are taking extra precautions right now, both locations are taking physical distancing physical distancing measures. I said that only 20 million times this week. They do make an opportunity for people to come and purchase safely. And if you want more information on how to do this, because it's different at each location, you can go to our website at csgw.tips and check out the information we have posted on our website for each location. And whether it's online, calling in advance, it's slick, it's simple, and it's a great way to support Crime Stoppers.
Perfect. Thanks, Sarah, for taking the time to talk to us today. Continued good work and stay safe.
Thank you. You too.